Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It's your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment explains it. Today, we will be edutating on something entirely different in a lot of ways. It's different because I've told you about it, but I never showed it to you. And it's in a different format than what you're used to here on my channel. Of course, I'm talking about the book Black. What? Black? Yeah, Black. It is a true study of what if. What if the only people on Earth who could develop superpowers were Black people? Ooh, this is a dope concept. We gonna get off into it. Really get off into it. But before we do, let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you digging what a brother shoveling, and only if you dig what a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Edutainment is what I do. So let's get edutaining, excuse me, on this joint right here. Let's get into it. All right. Kwanzaa Osajyefo and Tim Smith are the writer and the artist on this amazing book. What if, in a world that already fears and hates them, Black people had superpowers? Oh, wow. This is courtesy of Black Mass Comics. Let's see. Oh, and let me warn you in advance, this is in black and white. So now we see a police officer, Ellen, being interviewed by someone who looks important. Ellen Waters, Bed-Stuy beat cop. That's who she is. And they want to know about something that went on while she was on patrol. Let's see what it was. She's on her beat when she got a call about a robbery. 3 suspects, Black, male. How many of those are in Bed-Stuy? Help me out, Bed-Stuyvesants. How many Black people you gonna see walking around Bed-Stuy? So, of course, like the police always do, they roll up on the first group of 3 Black people they see and draw down on them. Ellen Waters, this is her beat, remember? So she sees this going down. Now, before Ellen has a chance to tell the trigger-happy white cops to calm the F down, they pop, 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 poppity pop, pop, pop 3 poor Black males. Flatlined from what we can see. But for some strange reason, one of these young men jumps up, alive. I don't necessarily say well, but definitely alive in the ambulance. Why is he strapped down if he's dead? There's one to worry about. And he's not aware that he's in the back of an ambulance. And so he just opens that sucker up. And why are there dozens of cops following this ambulance? On to the action. He lands on the hood of a vehicle driven by a rather large Caucasian man. He ain't with that. So he jumps off the car and he starts footing it. Ellen runs into him and she's trying to get him to stop. She's telling him she's not going to hurt him, but I just got riddled with bullets by the police. So, yeah, I ain't believing that either. And he runs into the hood and hides. This guy is big. Wow, look how big that fella is. He's pretty good, pretty large. And she refers to him as Lurch when she's explaining it to this lady. And we see someone has a location on the target and they're waiting orders. But someone lets him know that he's safe. Who is that lets him know he's safe? Not necessarily safe, but you can tell by the look on the man's face that I'll be able to get him out of this. But he got to say he need my help. And he's telling you, you're in a little bit of a pickle there, son. What's your plan to get out of here? And why is there a dude just chilling in a chair right now? Lot of questions. Lot of questions coming up right now. Meanwhile, SWAT team is drawing down on him. And he's letting him know police and SWAT are not who's really after you. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, the SWAT team is being handled by some of this gentleman's operatives. And those operatives look like they know how to handle themselves and look like they know how to handle SWAT. Which they do. With what appears to be consummate ease. And he decides he wants to come with this mysterious man. And so he reaches out and gives him his hand. Scene fades to black. And we pick back up. He in the bed. But where is he in the bed at? He's in the bed somewhere where they're playing Negroid spirituals or old school, African American songs. Yeah. We all know that song. And if we don't know it, we've heard it. And if we haven't heard it, it's probably because we're too young. Wasn't he in Bed-Stuy? That does not look like Bedford-Stuyvesant. That looks like somewhere down south where you got to work for a living. And I love this dialogue. I love this writing. There's an old black woman sitting out on the porch and she says, sit your behind down and get the shelling them peas. Wait, what? I was just running for the cops. Now I got the shell peas. And she said, it's all right, son. Sit down. I know you're tired. And she said, you done seen some strange things. Had some trials, but you kept keeping on. So is that him having memories of his life? Or is that this old woman's power to be able to see those things? More on that story as it develops. Meanwhile, one of the masked gentlemen comes and tells our protagonist to come with him. They walk through a door, and it looks like he's back in old Bed-Stuy, or at least in somebody's city. You do not walk through a door and end up in a whole nother state unless your power is to walk through doors and those doors transport you to where you want to go or where you need to go. That's a nice power. He's Doorman. That's not his official name, but that's what I'm going to call it. And there is the gentleman that rescued him. He said, where is he? He's in Chicago. How did he get here? How did he survive? How did he survive those gunshot wounds? He got a lot of questions. Let's find you some answers. And the gentleman proceeds to push our protagonist off the roof. But since we just seen him get riddled with bullets and wake up in an ambulance, pushing him off a roof is not going to kill him. And he's asking, what'd you do that for? He didn't survive. falling off of a building, the stranger tells him. He didn't survive a dozen gunshots. So the question you should be asking is, what's up with you? Yeah, that is a question he should be asking. And this is the point in the story where he gets introduced to the project. And it's a complex that looks like it's put together specifically to facilitate brothers and sisters with extra abilities. And enter a lovely doctor who refers to him as Kareem. So his name is Kareem. There we go. And they talk about quarks and tetraquarks and pentaquarks. And these are what's flowing around in folks, well, at least black folks, and giving them all of these abilities that we will soon see black folks displaying in upcoming issues of this miniseries. Yeah, what I just explained to you. So he refers to it as a job corps. If any of y'all ever been to job corps, y'all know how job corps is. But he tells him only black people get these powers. So are you going to join us? Only black people get the powers? Oh, hell yeah. I'm in like Flynn. You see, he was checking out the doctor. Ooh, you so fine. Yeah, she hard to tell in black and white, but she doesn't look like she's bad on the eyes. At least Kareem thinks so. Meanwhile, we meet the nice lady in the tight pantsuit with the big gigantic juggernaut looking dude with him, and they're talking to a mysterious looking white man who has to be a mastermind. They talk about a new quirk, as they say in My Hero Academia. It's a quirk here. Quirk, Q-U-A-R-K, not Q-U-I-R-K. And they're letting their boss know it's a quirk they've never encountered before. And so they're like, oh yeah, we need to find Kareem Jenkins immediately. Kareem Jenkins, if that ain't the blackest name I ever heard in my life. And it is quite appropriate for a book called Black. Also, there are spin-offs and sequels to Black as well, such as Black AF or Orphans and Widows, or Widows and Orphans, excuse me, which kind of delves into the characters that will be depicted in upcoming issues of Black, as well as Black AF, America's Sweetheart, who decides to become this world's first Black superhero, more or less. And then, of course, you got the follow-up to Black, which is white. So there's a lot of meat on the bone here that we can delve off into. I have Black and I have white. I can bring those two to you in the coming weeks if you are so inclined. Are y'all enjoying Black? Did it bring up more questions? Does it make you want to know what's going on? Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see more Black, and I will be more than happy to bring it to you. Yeah, that's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.